Every building in the Neenah Joint School District has their own private staff group. I am an administrator of all of them so that I can assist in the development and growth of these. But the reason why these are set up is because as a principal, we want you to pull your staff into this environment. And I think it makes things easier. Rather than emailing all of your staff and them having 40 emails, 80 emails in a day, and them not being quite comfortable with filters and labels, we can get lost in that information in there. But as a principal, if I talk to my staff through this group, contextually as a teacher, I'll know that any information shot out to me from my principal to everybody is probably in my Schoology group. They'll get a notification in their email that will direct them to your post. So I'm gonna walk you through this group. This happens to be Neenah High School group. Just for staff again. There are 158 staff members a part of this, and when I look through the activity feed here, the status updates here, I notice that we have certain people posting. That's great. We have a reading specialist and we have an administrative assistant or administrator, and that's great. These people are posting news relative to the staff. There's the ability to have discussions. I don't think there are any going on here, or else there'd be an alert here. If you want to have specific discussions about PBIS or whatever's going on, you can have those here if you want. This group can be set up to have anyone be able to post status updates and create discussions and contribute to albums, or just administrators. I'll go over that last. Albums. This is a great place to add photos and videos of staff events. If you want to have a staff dumping ground of photos that you want to use, you want your staff to have access to that they can pull from and use in their courses or use in their classroom, this is a great place to have infinity. There's no storage limit of photos or videos. Simply click the add album and follow the directions. It's very simple. Also, resources. Neenah High School uses this pretty extensively. Basically, all staff, this is a staff storage file cabinet here of everything that staff would need. And these files are updated, and staff knows this is where to go to get your common building files and links and information. Next, I'm going to take us up one to the members area. I will be posting these access codes in the general Schoology course. But in case anyone ever asks you, this is the access code that you can give them. On all the staff groups, I have this require approval checked so that if this gets out to non-staff people, they can use this code, but they can't get in until an administrator, you or me or anyone with a crown in your group, allows them in. And again, if I look at the high school, we notice we have administrative assistants, we have associate principals, we have the principal, we have a lot of different people able to post, reading specialists. And that's really smart to delegate this. The larger your building, I really would have more people that you trust have the ability to be administrators in it. Don't think you have to do everything yourself. Delegate this. If you're going to use this well, delegate some authority to other people. If I want to add members, though, if I don't want to wait for an access code, I can override this by clicking on Add Member, selecting my building because that staff member will be attached to this building, and typing in the name of a person. I'm just going to type in, I'll play with Austin here. I'm going to highlight him right here, and then I can click this button to add him without an invite. And click Add Member, and that person now is forced into the staff group. The last thing I want to say about staff groups is something called a student group. This is the same thing, but for students. If I jump on over to Horace Mann, I'm going to do this and show you their student group. Okay, so this is the Horace Mann school-wide news. This is information directed towards all students. All staff and students are a member of this. And this is, again, if I go into their members, you're going to see that only certain people have administrative access. These people have the ability to post to this group. In the group options, that's where this is set, in the group settings. And you can do this with your staff group too. Everything is right here under other settings. Who can do what? I'm going to go back to the school-wide news though. What's going on is our counselor posts information about what's going on. You can see that they have Monday morning announcements posted every Monday morning, and these are video announcements. And this has been going on for years at Horace Mann, and it's wonderful because they also have events here for students. So they can add, you can see that there's certain things going on. They put in whether it's a day 1 or a day 2, when dances are coming up, when parent-teacher conferences are coming up, and stuff like that. So this is a great way to get your students involved. Maybe not so much in the elementary, but middle school and high school, this is fantastic. And again, principals, you delegate the authority off to interested teachers to let them have ownership of this and grow it. Last thing, I'm going to go back to the Neenah High School staff group and just say, hey, right over here under events as a principal or administrator, you can add events to this for the staff, like when parent-teacher conferences are, when school's out, that sort of thing, so that as a teacher, it shows up in their sidebar, and they, it's just a great way to stay organized. It's an active, transparent calendar that I've seen staff and, there's the phone. But gotta go. Staff and students love. Bye.